Hi guys! Hey, what's up guys? This is, why am I holding my hands like this? What's up guys? Before we start this video, let's see who the giveaway winners are for March 18th video. This link right here. You can click this link and see, because you can still win the other 4 prizes. The person that's gonna win this one gets to pick out of these 5 prizes, alright? Let's see who it is. I got all the names over her right here, so we're gonna see. We're gonna give out some shout outs to some of these people here. Lush Vape 40, Vaping 1967, Luke Sanford 7, sorry if I said it wrong. Pink Karen, Kyokane, Ella Vapes, Fuentes 3, Mama Knows Zilch, VK Vapes. Yeah, I like this one. This one's funny. I'm gonna do what you do. Platinum Pete 35, Cali Vapes, Jessica Vapes, emails 904245563, Troliga, Uwag, Reina Kami, Ms. Robin Cheris, Ninjanet MS. Well, you get the drip. So we're gonna. All right. That's enough names. All right. We're gonna throw all these names in here. Can you see me? Hopefully it isn't too blurry. You got that? Focus, focus. All right, this is the part where we fast forward this. Fast forward. Whoa. Let's see if anything comes out. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that doesn't count. What the fuck? 3 came out. We got 3 names. We're gonna do it over again. We're not gonna count that. 1 name only has to come out. Only 1 name has to come out. Okay, nothing came out there. Okay, nothing came out there. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick it by hand. Oh, no, 1 name. We got a winner. We got a winner. Let's see who it is. It is Harvey Vape Fitness. Harvey Vape Fitness. Harvey Vape Fitness. You are the winner. All right, Harvey Vape Fitness. Hit me up, and you get to pick whatever prizes you want. All right. All right. Now on to the video.
Go. Gotta get it all mixed up. We're gonna eat Shijin right now. So we're doing a cereal review today. We're gonna do 4 juices that are all cereal themed and inspired. I'm gonna let Carl take it over.
Yeah. As you can see, we do have a lot of cereals here. 1 juice kind of covers all the cereals. But I guess we'll just start going down the line. Right here, this is Frosted O's by Shijin Vapor. It's a frosted cherry.
Hold up! I know before you guys say anything about Carl's fingers, I know they're hella dirty, but the reason why is because he just got off of work from working at another job, which is American Tires, and he does oil change and he does tire changes, so his fingers get kind of dirty, okay? I know some of you guys are probably gonna say that in the comments section, like you guys normally do with JoJo. Same thing, JoJo's fingers, he does like construction here and there. So just leave my guys alone. Just don't even say anything in the comments about their fingers. I already know it's pretty bad.
You know, more kind of like the sugary milk that's at the end of the cereal that everyone looks forward to. The box is pretty cool. It's got a nice little vape word search on the back.
Kind of like your breakfast cereal box would.
Yeah, kind of similar to like the Apple Jacks. It's like the kid cereal. Unfortunately, like the Frosted Cheerios, it's got the grown-up cereal stuff on the back that no one likes. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's like that sweet sugary milk that you get at the end of every bowl. And then moving down the line, we got Apple OG by Tony Mod-tana. It's an Applejack cereal. It's been around for a while.
This video, there's not going to be much edit. It's going to be like a long video with no edits.
To it. And then the big banger of the bunch would be the Shijin Beast Blood Fall Edition, which is a 4 cereal blend. And we've mocked up all 4 cereals that it's pretty close to. I got a Fruit Loops, we're doing Frosted Flakes, some Captain Crunch, and of course, Lucky Charms. So I guess let's get into it.
Yeah. Right now, I got the Apple OG right here. Quick little smell test. You get the definitely like the apple scent right off the bat. Strong apple, like a what's it called? Like the green apples, or the Honey Crisp or whatever it's called. And then you get like a slight cinnamon on the end, and then for the Frosted O's, You get real sweet. You kind of get like an oaty smell, which is a typical Cheerios. Yeah, definitely real sweet, almost kind of marshmallowy kind of smells.
Nice.
All right, so the bee's knees. First impressions, it's real light. Like I'm not picking up all too much like oaty graininess like a Honey Nut Cheerio would have. But it's got a nice crisp sweetness like honey would if you were to just open up a jar of honey. And then for the Beast Blood Fall Edition, actually let me put some on my hand to smell it. I'm not really getting good odor off these unicorn bottles. It's really sweet. It smells sweet and it tastes super sweet. Gonna have to smoke it to get into the real tones of the juice, but this one is definitely the sweeter juice.
So open up the box of Frosted O's right here. First glance, you get your bottle, got your nice little unicorn tip here, got your childproof safety cap, and then underneath, there you go. Here's the final form, and I will vape on it for you guys real quick. Again, right off the bat, you get the sweet kind of almost oaty taste to it, similar to a marshmallow. Yeah, just real sweet off the bat, real marshmallowy, oaty kind of flavors. And then going to the Apple OG. The bottle that you see there is a 15 ml bottle. What you see is what you get pretty much. On the inhale, you get a bit of a hint of the apple, and then on the exhale, you definitely get like the strong kind of cinnamony, almost sweet, milky kind of flavor. Yeah, definitely like a real strong apple on the inhale and a pretty strong sweet cinnamon on the exhale. And moving on over to the bee's knees.
I'm currently vaping on the Beast Blood, so I'm gonna start with the Beast Blood. Straight off the inhale, it's real sweet. Like I said, it's kind of sweet like if you were eating into some Fruit Loops, that first bite you have, it's got that like multi-fruit, but still kind of like grainy sugar sweetness. Like I said, like the Fruit Loops or the Captain Crunch, it's got that just crispness to it. But I definitely get some really light, creamy tones. I wouldn't say it's like a vanilla creamy, but kind of like Frosted O's where it's just real light, delicate, silky kind of cream to the background. I mean, off first impressions, I didn't think I'd like this just because I don't really like full medley juices where it's not one thing. I'm kind of a simple vapor that way. But I really like the way it kind of medleys together, where you get this full blend of sweet, but it's kind of crisp, and it's got like a lemon hit to it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in this juice. All right, now that I've kind of smoked off most of the Beast Blood, let me drip some of this bee's knees and see how it goes. Oh, I'd also like to mention that the Beast Blood is an 85-15 ratio mix, and the bee's knees is just a 70-30.
Yeah, same thing with the Apple OG and the Frosted O's. They are both 70-30. So they kind of got the typical 70-30. You can use it in almost anything besides like the old Aspire like BDC and stuff like that. But yeah, it's got good vapor production, good flavor.
So the bee's knees is got this interesting sweetness to it. It's like a honey sweetness, but like honey in your oatmeal sweet, where it's not just honey, but it's kind of like thinned out a bit by that graininess or that oatiness, those kind of textures to it. I mean, the clouds look creamy, but I don't taste a lot of cream or vanilla or any kind of milk texture on the bee's knees at all. But I think it would pair really well if I was eating Honey Nut Cheerios cereal. Well, actually, I kind of take that back. You should never vape or smoke and drink milk, because it'll irritate your stomach and you might just yak. But definitely it tastes like some of these cereal bars on the market that have that artificial like milk layer on it, where it just provides some sweetness from the milk, but not like overpowering like a condensed milk or a sweetened condensed milk, or even an evaporated milk. It just doesn't have that texture to the bee's knees. It's more just honey and oaty sweetness. I almost want to say it kind of tastes like a glaze would, like a sweet honey glaze. All these juices are pretty clear. I mean, none of them seem to be the style of heavy sweet juice that would black up your coils really quick, but we are only vaping it in a 0, so the nicotine might play with that a bit.
Yeah, even with the Frosted Oats being such a super sweet flavor, I haven't noticed it gunking up my coils too much. When this first came out, I was all over it. I was vaping through 60 mils a week easy. And I could go through a 60 mil and maybe change my cotton once, and that's just because I wasn't getting the pure flavor that I wanted off of it. Same thing with the Apple OG. Haven't really noticed that it really gunks up coils. I used to vape it a lot, not so much. Just it's been out for a long time. So it's kind of one of those like tried and true flavors almost. So it's been around for a while, so I used to vape it a lot. Just kind of got tired of it. I mean, majority of you vapors out there know if you vape something for too long, you get tired of it. So it's just kind of what happens.
I'm actually gonna start vaping some of these Frostios on my vape just to see if either of my juices, the bee's knees or the beast blood, has any of the similar smooth milk tones.
I think if anything, the beast blood is definitely going to be the closest, just because it does kind of have that marshmallowy undertone from the Lucky Charms that are in there. It kind of has that marshmallowy flavor. So personally, I kind of like that marshmallowy flavor. Some people don't. Some people don't like how sweet it is. But personally, I think it's a good flavor.
I actually really like these Frostidos. It doesn't taste exactly like either of the juices, the bee's knees or the beast blood I'm reviewing, but it has this real sweetness to it, like a condensed or sweetened condensed milk would have, or like a coffee creamer would have. I want to say that the bee's knees has a very similar sweetness to the Frostidos. I can't really describe that sweetness. It's not like a full milk sweetness, but it's just like a sugary tinge. Kind of like what I was saying with the glaze taste it kind of has.
Yeah, what I have noticed for the beast blood, at different temperatures of vape, you will get different hints of the cereal. I'm running a pretty warm build right now. I got 20 gauge Anarchist 4 wrap. I know some of you guys are gonna freak out because it's super sub-ohm and all that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna blow my hand up, but I know my vape safety. I don't.
You know your Ohm's law. You know your science.
Yeah, exactly. I've been in the game for a while. I've been building for a long time, so I know what's safe and I know how far I can push my batteries. That's pretty much the biggest thing about safety, and being safe is going to keep our industry alive, really.
Should clip in that Bill Nye science thing. You know? Science.
The more you know.
Science.
What I'm noticing with the beast blood is definitely like a dry cereal kind of taste. Almost like those fruity marshmallows you can get, like the colored ones that are kind of flavored, but it's definitely like a stronger version of that. But it's definitely more like a dry cereal, not like a wet cereal compared to like the Apple OG or like the Frostidos, which the Frostidos is very kind of, I guess you could say, wet flavor. Like it doesn't taste like super grainy. But I've definitely noticed like kind of a graininess from the beast blood, and I actually kind of like that in a cereal flavor. I don't like the thought of like soggy cereal. I don't think anyone likes soggy cereal. But yeah, definitely the beast blood's a nice compliment.
I'd also like to add that dry cereal taste, you're spot on about that, but it has that dry citrus cereal like crisp to it. If you've ever eaten Fruit Loops dry, you'll get what I'm saying, where it just, I want to say it's a citrus flavor, but I feel like there's more complexity going on behind it.
Yeah, it's not like a dessert flavor. It really is a cereal flavor. Some cereals flavors you get, you'll be like, oh, it could be like a dessert, or it could be a cereal, or it could be like a drink or something like that. But with the Beast Blood, it's definitely, you know that it's a cereal. Like, you think that you just put a handful of dried Fruit Loops in your mouth.
Definitely. I totally agree with you on that whole dry cereal thing. Because the Beast Blood really brings it out. There's a lot of complex taste going on in there, and it really kind of dries your mouth. With the Bee's Knees, it kind of makes my mouth water a little bit just because it's so sweet. And I don't really get that mouth wateriness with the Frosted-O's. These would definitely go great in the morning. With a little bit of nicotine in it to help knock you and wake you up. Oh, we already have one out front. Never mind. Or if you're an experienced cereal eater, you'll know that you can eat cereal at any time in the day. It makes for a great snack. Oh yeah, we're a vape shop.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is touch on the Shijin Beast Blood specifically, just because it covers 4 different cereals in there. Kind of touch on which cereals we get more of, which we get less of, stuff like that.
How it's like these cereals, you know, what kind of sweetnesses we're getting off it. Like, I know we've already said that it has this marshmallow taste, but I want to say for sure that you eat a couple of these little marshmallow bits and you get that kind of dry sweetness from it, you know, in the background of the Beast Blood. Whereas when you first inhale it, it's real sweet, kind of like the way Fruit Loops smells straight out of the box.
You also get that sweetness from the Frosted Flakes. I mean, it's literally coated in sugar, so you get that sweetness from the Frosted Flakes, and then I'm sure most of you have eaten dry Fruit Loops, so you get that real graininess from the Fruit Loops, which no one can get away from because it's so good. Also, kind of similar to the Crunch Berries, you get the sweetness and the kind of dry cereal from the Crunch Berries, and then like Kevin said, the Lucky Charms, you really get those dry marshmallows.
I feel like a lot of the fruitiness in the Beast Blood specifically comes from like the Fruit Loops tones and the Captain Crunch Berries tones. More the Captain Crunch Berries in like the mid-draw, mid-exhale, and Fruit Loops right on the inhale. And then you get the sweetness like the super sweet Frosted Flakes taste the whole way through, and then the same dry marshmallow sweetness of the Lucky Charms the whole way through, inhale to exhale. Being an 85-15 ratio juice, this juice is definitely not lacking in the vapor production category. And it's got some pretty amazing taste too.
Yeah, if you're a cloud guy like I am, definitely want to go for those higher VG juices, get them nice and thick.
And as with most, if not all Shijin juices, you got a lot of complex flavor going on. I mean, I could just settle on one part of the juice. Like, I'm real partial to the fruity inhale that's like Fruit Loops. I can't get away from that. You're just gonna waste water.
That's true. We're in a drought, guys. Don't waste water.
We're in a drought. That's right.
Well, not right now, but we will be in a drought.
Yeah.
The moment June hits, we're gonna be in a drought again, automatically. Like,
No more water for SoCal, yo. Because this is California. They want you to pull the trigger every time a bullet goes out. They don't want you to have anything that's fun. Fucking lame.